The next day, Corey, Cody, and Zach all came back up again, and we then went to install the bell housing to the transmission.
Probably gonna do some buffing to see if they don't have to paint the whole thing. I think I hear Scotty.
I'm a really good neat freak. No, you're right.
What's up, guys?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Dude, my eyes are already as tiny as it is. All right, it's October 24th. We're here with Zwingfilms over here. And Corey and Zach are getting the motor ready to mate to the back of the Tremec T56 Super Magnum. I was able to paint the bay thanks to Ivan. He brought over some paint supplies for me, put some nice heat tape on it, get the engine bay nice and prepped. We finished the over fenders. They look awesome. These guys got them painted, prepped, and looking nice, and now they're all fitted on the car. And we're still painting the front bumper, the rear bumper, the side molding, front lip, rear lip, everything. We're just gonna have everything looking good, ready to load up. And then we're gonna have to trailer this to their shop in the next couple days after we get this thing running somehow, because they've gotta do some PDR to clean up the dents on the doors and repaint the doors. And then we're gonna have this thing all assembled on a truck and trailer on the 29th. Gonna be driving it down to Vegas. Fingers crossed. Thanks, Zwingfilms.
Yeah. Hey, this is Zach at Zwingfilms. This is Corey here, and Zach helping me torque my flywheel to spec on the back of my brand new GM Performance Parts LS3.
Yeah, cool.
Hey guys, I'm Zach Wingfield, and here is Aaron. And you know, we just put on these awesome over fenders from Felony Forum, and we just riveted it in, and we just painted them too.
Hi, my name is Zach. This is Ivan. So we have left is repairing, fully refinishing the T37 wheels that are going to be going on this. Front and rear bumpers, front and rear lips, the A-pillars, both mirrors, trunk, hood, everything's going to all get repainted by the 28th or so. We're going to make this car look brand new again.
Hell yeah. I'm really bad at this whole talking thing, so I had everybody else do it for me. So Zach at Zwingfilms over there is driving the car.
Hey, this is Zach at Zwingfilms.
We have 5 days until we can bring this thing to Vegas.
Corey here is really the mastermind of what's going on. He's been putting in all the work installing these seats, doing all the work on the engine over there.
Yep.
Really cool guy.
Yeah,
He's
that's
got
right.
Super sick beats on his iPod.
Anyways, 5 days. This car needs to be on a trailer, fired up, ready to rock down in Vegas. SEMA 2016. Glossip booth, Felony Forum, Optima Battery, Sicky Manufacturing, MOMO, SLR, Speed, Stance coilovers. What else? Ivan and Aaron.
We had difficulties installing the cross member because it was tweaked. I guess the previous owner had been in some kind of a crash. I mean, I don't understand how a cross member can have 4 bolts connected to the frame rails, and then when it comes off, it goes back into a bent shape. But you know, we couldn't for the life of us get the motor mounts to fit onto the cross member into the correct locations. But we got it to work by essentially loosening the motor mounts from the block and kind of just giving us some wiggle room to push the cross member up. So then Drew actually came over to try and figure out why the transmission isn't going into the motor. So he helped me try and get it in, and then we really confirmed that, yeah, we have the wrong slave cylinder and we needed to replace that.
about we take a break? I'd like to not hold this anymore.
Hi there.
2 packages for you, right?
Thank you so much.
Take care, man.
Appreciate it.
Hi Zach, what'd you get in the mail?
Seat brackets from MOMO. Universal? Yeah, I can do universal.
I actually needed to clean up the edge, so that works. Not punch you. I was gonna be like that, not punch.
Here, Stuart. Okay.
So then we went on to install the Optima battery.
Quick update, it's October 26th at 6 in the morning. I have not been sleeping at all. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Got the garage cleaned up. Again, it's the 26th and we're still waiting on the angle kit and the coilovers, both of which are going to be arriving on the 27th, which is the last day to assemble everything. As you can see, the engine bay is still empty. Still, the wiring harness has not even arrived. That's going to come tomorrow. The reason that the motor and transmission are not in the car is because we've been having a really hard time getting the input shaft all the way in, and at first we thought it was because the pilot bearing. Because there's 2 pilot bearings that can actually fit inside the back of the crank. One for the LS3 sits forward, and there's one that sits deeper in the recess of the crank for an LS1, which kind of gives us half an inch, but we still have about this much clearance before the transmission touches the bell housing. We cannot get it to touch the bell housing, and that is because, I believe it's because my clutch slave cylinder is just too big. So this only pushes down this much, right? And apparently the LS1 slave cylinder is shorter. And if we can get one about an inch shorter that pushes down even further, then we should be able to mate the transmission to the back of the LS3. We've already installed the E36 Sickie swap kit headers, engine mounts. We have the cross member lifted onto the bottom of the motor, as well as the Sickie oil pan with the F-body pickup tube inside. And yeah, this thing is ready to drop in as soon as we get the right slave cylinder tomorrow. Hopefully O'Reilly has it in stock. But yeah, that being said, we don't have a Y pipe, so we'd be running open headers when we fire this thing up. But we still need to get the alternator bracket, the power steering bracket, power steering pump, alternator, the V-belts. Brakes are looking good. The engine bay, I sprayed, prepped pretty well. You can see I applied some gold reflective heat tape. Another thing I'll show you is that the interior is looking all right. We've got the MOMO seats and the mounting bracket, except we still need plates to set the mounting brackets onto down here, specific for an E36. Because right now this is just a universal bracket, which isn't going to go into the floor without drilling in some holes. Something kind of cool that I'm really stoked on is that I took out the passenger side window controls to fit the Siki Hydro e-brake in, and I relocated them to the front, and they're functional. It looks very clean, and it works. We've got the MOMO wheel and quick release installed. Looks really good. Nice suede steering wheel. Of course, we got our Felgen Tilt air freshener. I love that. Body kit looks good. This is actually just made for a coupe. This isn't necessarily made for the convertible, and it actually fits pretty well. You know, they're very different body styles, but excited to get these seats installed. That's the update. 26th, 6 a.m. We've got 72 hours before this has to go in for paint dent removal.